Cool. Yeah. So if I had to define Pepler Voice, I would have to say Pepler Voice is a real-time, turn-based artificial intelligence voice system. Okay, so that's a mouthful. But if I had
Okay,
to break
yes.
it down, there is an agent. The agent is basically an artificial intelligence model which has the capability to talk to you like you and I are talking now in natural speech, right? So
Hmm.
we can say to the agent, you are a creditor, somebody a credit clerk, and you work for a debt collection company, for example, and you have been with the company for 10 years, and your basic role is to ask people for a payment plan, for example, and you can build a little persona, if you will, for this agent. The agent is then set up all via a portal, via a user interface. It can also be done programmatically via APIs, etc. But for the average user, there's a portal and the user can log into the portal. And then at that point, they can see, oh, cool, here's a AI agent. So you can set up, you can
Mm.
pick an avatar that you would like to associate the agent with. You can set some AI parameters, things like the temperature, etc., on the model. And then you can give it a system instruction. That could be like we discussed now. You are a debt collector, you work for so and so, you present this company, this is your role. This is your reason for existence.
Mm.
After that, you as a Pepler Voice user can then initiate a phone call. And that sounds easier said than done. But in your world, you enter a telephone number and you click a button and you connect your voice agent that you just created with a person on the phone. And that could be many people at the same time. And the agent then follows a script. It's not just following the script, it's following the guidelines of the script as a normal conversation would happen. At that point, the conversation is then saying, cool, I would like to initiate the phone call. The bot then starts, it greets you on your first name. It then understands what your intent is as the user. So typically you would try and craft out one or two paths. The one path can be to, for example, in the debt collection case, to then get a promise to pay. And then ultimately the bot can then record that live in the background via API. So while the user is on the call with the bot, the bot can make API calls in the background into systems that's already existing in the client's world. So if it's a
Mm.
debt collection company, it can make API calls directly into the API in the background. If it is a doctor's office, it can maybe do an appointment to say, cool, here's an appointment. And the appointment is with regards to moving an appointment, confirming an appointment. If it is a security company, it can make a phone call to verify if somebody is safe or not safe and then cancel an alarm in the background via a tool.
Mm.
Really, what it comes down to is this agent is aware of the context of speech. It understands human speech. There's no text to speech, speech to text model. It all happens dynamically. It happens in runtime. It happens turn-based. If I would like to speak over the agent, it would stay quiet and it would allow me to speak first and then, move from there. So, yeah.